Mikey, we did it. It took us a long time, but we made it to the Arctic. Let's take a little look around. I think it's gonna be fun.
Sure, go ahead. And by the way, there's some kind of tower up there, so we should go there too.
Well, Mikey, we need to figure out where we need to go first. There's just one downside. There's bears around us, which means we got to deal with them if we can do that.
Okay, first we need clothes and weapons. And you know, I don't think we can win. Polar bears are really strong though, so we better run away from them and hide. Maybe there's a cave.
Well, actually, you could try to fight them, but I agree, I'm scared too. So let's just take it slow. Maybe they won't see us, and everything will be okay.
No, JJ, they did see us, so we just have to run as fast as we can. These bears are so fast. I hope they can't catch up to us. And by the way, there's a cave, so let's go there.
We're so lucky there's a cave. If there wasn't, the bears would have probably caught up with us, and then our journey might have ended quickly. But how do we get out of the cave? I don't know that yet.
I feel like we could make a little camp here. And look what's going on outside. It's like bears are chasing somebody, but there can't be anyone else out here but us.
I can't believe this little penguin is so good at running away from a bear. And he's been a big help, because now we can go outside to gather resources, which I'm going to do.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have any more enemies. And get us some wood if there's any. It would be nice to warm up a little bit, because it's really cold out here and we could freeze to death.
Don't worry, I found the tree, so we should be able to get through the night. And by the way, how's the penguin doing? Too bad the bear ate it. Wait, are they chasing him away? I thought penguins were weak.
The local penguins seem to be very strong, so we'd better not fight with them or take their food. I can imagine how painful it would be to get hit by a penguin fin. And there you are, I'm almost there.
I'm on my way. What could you possibly have done in there? Whoa, how did you make a little house here so fast? Now, we can definitely live here in comfort.
Well, I suggest we eat a little. It's dinner time after all. And after that, we can go to bed. There's nothing we can do today anyway. So we'd better get some rest and continue our research tomorrow.
You're right. Too bad we don't have proper beds. We'll have to sleep in sacks. But it's getting pretty warm in here. And my God, is that a penguin? Why would he want to come over here? And look how beautiful it is.
JJ, I think he wants to warm up too. So let's get him a rug. You can't say no to such a cute animal. I don't think he's gonna attack us when we sleep, so we can keep him.
You're right. For some reason, I trust him too. Maybe he can show us all the secrets of this place, although I don't think a penguin would understand humans. What's going on? Penguin, why are you trying to wake us up? Although it feels like you're trying to show us something. All right, let's take a look. I just don't understand what's going on at night. It's weird. That's where he's pointing. That's where our boat is. And sure enough, there's some kind of movement. It looks like monsters. That's too bad. They can break our boat and we can't get out of here. The most important thing for now is to just watch them. There's a lot of them and I could lose. They've already spotted me though. That's too bad. Why is Mikey asleep as usual? I'm gonna have to deal with this on my own. Okay, we have to take advantage of the fact that there's a very small entrance to our base, so I can take them out one at a time. And it's a good thing I at least have an axe. I think that should be enough. Penguin, could you wake up Mikey? I don't think you understand me at all. So I'm gonna have to fight this one alone. And I want to sleep so badly. But we can't yet, because those monsters will destroy us. It looks like I've almost defeated them all, and this is the first time I've seen a monster escape. Looks like they can't attack properly without an army. I have to chase it down and destroy it, monster. You're not running away from me. I saw where you were hiding, so it's time for you to disappear. This is your punishment for trying to steal our boat. Okay, I'm starting to feel sorry for him. So, I'm gonna let him go. I don't think he's going to attack me, considering he ran away and was scared when I caught up with him. Now it's time for me to go to sleep. Good night, Penguin. I hope nothing else happens tonight.
JJ, wake up soon. We have a lot of work to do today. I think this penguin knows a lot about this location, and he's so eager to show us something we have to move as fast as we can.
Whoa! And I thought the best part was at night. But now I really want to see where the penguin takes us. You know, there's a reason we let him in. It's our new friend now.
I never thought a penguin would be our friend, but it's better than polar bears. So let's get after it. The chances of it being a trap are slim to none. And even if it's hard, you and I can get through it.
Mikey, look at this. Looks like we've been led to some kind of building, and that can only mean one thing. Someone else lived here besides us, which means we could find people here.
Well, let's at least see what's in the chest first. Maybe there's a lot of resources in there. It's just clothes, right? Well, that's not so good. At least now we'll be warmer. And we won't be afraid of polar bears.
Look at this, it looks good. Now we're like real villagers of the north. And by the way, don't you think that's not all the penguin wanted us to see? We should see where else we can get to.
Oh, okay. And by the way, I think there's a whole bunch of penguins out there. So we should definitely go over there and check it out. I think they know something, but they can't get inside some room by themselves.
Mikey, you were right. It's a bunker. But I didn't think there'd be anything like this up north. Apparently, we found something very secret. And I can't wait to see it all.
Mikey, it's not what we thought it was. It's just some room and a chest. But maybe if we explore further, we'll find something more interesting. But for now, this place is more scary.
Let's just open the chest for now. Maybe there'll be keys or weapons in there. Mikey, it's all a hoax. It's completely empty. Maybe the penguins are playing a trick on us. Oh, and by the way, there's some weird noises up there. We should go upstairs and see what's going on.
All right, let's go upstairs. And there's something really weird going on up there. Because the penguins are screaming really hard. Maybe there's a polar bear out there. Or some kind of enemy. We can't see anything yet.
Oh my God, what is that horrible creature? I've never seen anything like it. We have to hide as fast as we can, because we can't beat this thing. Don't you think that chest has something to do with this Maizen?
You're saying it could be because we opened that Sunuk? I don't really believe that, but it's a possibility. So what do we do now? Maybe it'll fly away on its own after a while.
Mikey, there's some weird noises in our house. And why would there be scales in here anyway? We need to get rid of them as soon as possible, because they're biting really hard.
Oh no! I'm certainly not gonna fight them. Do you even see how scary they are? I'd rather stand on the blocks while you deal with them. You were always better at fighting than me, after all.
Mikey, how am I supposed to take this? You're just gonna hide and leave it up to me? What if there were tougher opponents out there? Why don't you at least try to help me next time?
Well, what can I do if I'm just scared of them? If they were zombies, I'd be there to help you. You've never been hit by one before anyway, so you can take a threat like that.
Okay, I think that's it. I was able to fend off the attack, so now I gotta go outside and see if that monster's gone. I really hope it's not out there.
JJ, we seem to be in very big trouble. The entrance is frozen. I mean, how did that even happen? It couldn't have gotten that cold outside. I'm sure it's all connected. What are we gonna do now?
I'll take care of it. We have enough resources to get out of a situation like this, and the sponges will help me with that. I'll close the passage to keep the water out of the cave. I'll drain the water a little at a time.
All right, just be careful out there. The water's really cold out here, so you're not gonna be able to swim like you did at the beach. And if anything happens, just yell out. Penguin and I will rescue you somehow, but I hope we don't have to.
It's okay, I almost made it out. And yes, we're free. It's a good thing we had a pickaxe. Now we can open the passage and let Mikey and the penguin out.
I'm so glad you made it, but it looks like we don't want to stay here. The only problem now is that monster. He won't let us out of this cave, and we have to get to the other resources somehow, so we're gonna have to beat it somehow. And I think I have a plan.
So, what's your plan? Chop him up with an axe? I think he'd sooner destroy us than we'd destroy him, so we're gonna have to do better than that. I wish we had a gun.
Yeah, you got that right. I had the gun the whole time. I just forgot it was in my inventory. I think that should be enough to at least chase the monster out of the area.
Well, I hope this works, because if it doesn't, I could be his lunch. But I understand the bullets do damage, and that's a very good thing. Come on, get as far away from here as you can. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep shooting at you.
How's it going in there? Although I can still hear that monster screaming. So we should keep trying to fire on it. I'd help you, but I don't have a second gun. So you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Mikey, we did it! The monster probably just decided to fly away to avoid taking damage. And I don't think it's gonna come back. So now we can finally get out.
I think it's time for us to pack up and go on our journey. But first, I want to take another look in that weird room with the chest. It's like we're missing something in there. So we should check it out.
I think there's something else out there too. And we can bring the penguin with us. I like him so much, I don't want to part with him, and he's the one who showed us around.
I can't believe you like the animals so much, but I agree, he's very nice. The most important thing is that there are no other traps inside that room, because it's not going to be easy for a penguin in there.
So we're gonna have to go down together first and let the other penguins guard this place. It was thanks to them that we realized that something strange was going on outside.
Well, here we are. Now we need to take a good look around, and I can already see that there's a lot of bloodstains, which means there was a fight, except there's no bodies. And that's really weird. Maybe there's a secret door or a stove.
Let's just start by clearing this place of dirt and traps. I don't think we're gonna find anything here anyway, and if you think about it, it's a good place for our new base.
You're right. There's no way anyone could accidentally sneak in here. But you know, it's a little scary to sleep in a place like this, especially when you see a big hole with spikes underneath. What if someone falls in?
It won't fall down. We can just fill in the hole. We've got some extra blocks. And by the way, the penguin never listened to us. Looks like he's doing what he wants to do, just like you, Mikey.
You got time for jokes. We got a very important case here, so let's get to work.
It was hard, but we managed to turn this place into a very cozy cabin. We also built a stove, so it'll always be warm. I think we can take a walk to get more resources.
And who are you? You don't look like one of us, so give us everything you have quickly, or we'll have to catch you and put you in jail. Believe me, you can't defeat an entire army.
We're not gonna give up on you. You made a very big mistake, because fighting JJ and Mikey is useless. You also scared our penguin. You should have been destroyed for that.
Mikey, watch out. Looks like there's another one coming. But where did they all come from? It feels like there's a lot of them out there. So we need to think of ways to make the base safer.
Yeah. I know what we can do, and it's a cage. But first, we have to fend off the attack, because if they keep coming down on us, we're gonna run out of ammo, and then we're definitely gonna have to surrender.
Listen, you come up with a really great idea, and I'm still amazed at how much stuff you have in your inventory. Why didn't you get it all out sooner? We wouldn't have had to run from the bears.
I'm telling you, I just forgot. You better make those partitions fast, because I think we're about to get another wave of these hunters, but we'll have a much easier time fighting them off, and they won't be able to shoot.
You're right. This was the best solution I could think of right now. Now I have to reload my gun and get ready to attack.
Look, I think we should put in an iron door. They won't be able to break that down. And you can hit them with a sword, and then you won't even have to waste bullets. You might need them for something else.
I won't even ask why you brought an iron door with you, but our house seems pretty well protected now. So I'm already wishing those hunters would come, and I'm gonna get even.
Here they come. You know, something scares me. There were so many penguins up there. I hope they didn't destroy them, because then I'm gonna go fight them. And that would be much scarier, although there probably aren't that many left.
Mikey, I think we have a problem. Here comes the enemy with a rocket launcher. And something tells me our door's not gonna survive that. So all we have to do is surrender to him. Let them put us in jail, we can still get out.
Everybody get out of this house now. It's gonna belong to us now. And we're gonna put you in jail. And you better not try to escape.
And how could we just give up like that? Although I realize we didn't have a lot of options, but maybe he was just Belfieing. How do you find missiles in a place like this? Although they had guns, so that could work too.
The most important thing is that he didn't take the penguin, because I'd be really worried about him. And since it's just the two of us, it's safe to do whatever it takes to get out.
Look, it looks like this is the prison where we'll be held. And to think, we're gonna have two adversaries watching us at all times. You know, we've never escaped from something like this before.
Also, you need to give me everything you have. Because I realize you're probably gonna try to escape. Except you're not gonna make it.
He seems to know what he's talking about. And the way this place is set up, you can't just dig anything up. You need a pickaxe for the iron blocks. Mikey, I think it's gonna be almost impossible to get out of here.
Don't worry about it. I think help is coming for us. I just don't know who it could be. What? You see someone? I can't believe there's a warrior out there. Do you think he's on our side? Although I'd love it if he could help.
Mikey, it's our friend the penguin. I can't believe he came back for us. That's what true friendship is all about. You just have to be very quiet and careful.
JJ, let's look for any way we can get to him. The restroom's definitely not an option. Maybe he can help us. Yeah. The penguin made a hole in the wall. I can't believe we're being saved by a penguin.
Mikey, this isn't just a penguin anymore. He's a real hero who saved his friends. And I take it he's got something for us? Honestly, I'm freezing outside.
Look at him. He brought us clothes. That's so cool. But now we have to run.